Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors, your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad you're here this morning. Got a great show lined up. First, our weather brought to us by Haney Technical Center. But first, I do want to thank Bill Allen for covering the show yesterday, and did a great job. And appreciate that. It's always nice if I've got something to do. I can always lean on Bill Allen. He'll just jump right in there and won't skip a beat. Okay, weather today. It's going to be cool. Most of the rain's out of here, out of the area. It's going to be a high of only 63 and a low of 35. So another cool February morning, and it's going to be, but it's going to be sunny. So that's going to be nice if you're outdoors getting the sun. Looking at the river readings, the Apalachicola at Bluntstown is dropping on out. It's reading a 6.9 this morning and still dropping. So if you're going to fish the big river this weekend, you're looking at Friday and Saturday, it's going to be dropping just a little bit. So it's going to be in good shape there. The Choctawhatchee at Caryville, it's reading a 7.7 and it is levelized. So it's, right here it's just going to be completely level for the whole weekend. So that's a good job there on doing the rivers. If you want to get out there, it's going to be both of them in good shape. The tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home and Cemetery. Today is Thursday, February the 5th. We're looking at next week. First of all, we got a lot of neap tides. We got a little bit of a tide today, but it's going to get weaker and weaker. The low tide is at 6:47, and the high tide is right around 10 o'clock tonight. It's got about a 1.2 foot range on there. On a marine forecast, looking at this, it's going to be swinging around, coming out directly out of the north, blowing about 12, 13 miles an hour. So it's going to be a pretty stiff breeze. So if you're out on the water, do be careful. All right, let's take our break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. We'll get started with some pictures. First of all, I want to say we got some new sponsors coming on within the next couple of weeks. We're real excited about that. It's an exciting time here on Panhandle Outdoors. We're getting these new sponsors simply because you folks watch the show and you believe in the show and believe in the sponsors, and we appreciate that very much. Let's look at a couple of pictures here. This is really cool. Fishing from the bank now. We're talking about bank fishing a lot. And back in the old days, that's all you had. Now everybody's got boats, so not much bank fishing going on, but a good string of fish. I've got a couple pictures. Tyler McKay and Zach McKeithen. That's Buster McKay's grandson, so he knows what he's doing. They kept some and they released. Look at this right here. They're releasing this redfish, but notice the pollen in the water. We were talking about this the other day, how we had this early pollen. We got really bad on some cars over the weekend before that rain came along and washed it off. That's a good picture there. I like that. And this is Zach holding up the stringer. Some nice sheephead, some redfish, and I know they had a good fish fry. This was just the other day, a couple days ago. Okay? And now let's show one hunting picture here. We'll talk about these backyard bucks. David Bird here. Several people this year have got some backyard bucks. Good job, David Bird. All right? Now I got an email I want to read. It's right here. Well, actually, it's a message to me. It says, "Good morning." It's from Carolyn Poole, one of our loyal viewers. "Good morning. I love your program." She's talking about the program we had the other day with those boys. Went up there to Hurtsburg, Alabama, and the little Cochran boys. They were in the video and had them in their lot. They did a little skit. See, she said, "Hey, I love your program, especially the time you take filming the young people hunting and fishing. That's the best way to start out in life for doing things God has provided for us. I have to say, Hunter is a great storyteller. He doesn't leave out anything. He tells where, when, why, and just how he did it. You know, that was a nice buck, and the two boys did a great job telling the joke from Hee Haw with Roy Clark and Archie Campbell. Have a wonderful day." Thank you, Carolyn, for that good email there. We're going to tomorrow, and we're going to give a preview of tomorrow's show. It's going to be an interesting show. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to have on a Michael Holly. Michael grew up here in Panama, in Lynn Haven, and his uncle was the late Richard Holly, Captain Richard Holly, a good friend of ours. His granddaddy, A.R. Holly, had come from a fishing family. He worked on the Davis Queen fleet growing up, and ended up got into the car business here with Tommy Thomas. Went down to Lakeland, got his own car business. Michael Holly Chevrolet in Lakeland, one of the largest in the southeast. And what happened, he got in some trouble and actually had to go to prison. And it's an amazing story. And he's out of prison and wrote this book about his experiences. I read the book this week, and just fascinating. And Michael coming all the way up here from Lakeland to share his story with us and all, and you're going to really enjoy tomorrow's show. So get word out. A lot of y'all know the Holly family. His dad was Randy Holly, there from Lynn Haven, and Richard was his uncle. So don't forget tomorrow's show. Okay, also next week, the inshore fishing seminar will be next Tuesday. Don't forget that. And also got a call yesterday afternoon from Amanda over in Tuloja. Said a bear bit her dog, and should she call the FWC? And I got to thinking. I told her, yes, you should, but I need to check with Ken Perriman. I don't know if any of y'all had any experiences with bears attacking the animals, and make sure you report it. So I'm going to call Ken and see if that's, I don't have to be required to be reported, but it's probably just good information to do it. So I told Amanda I would find out. So we'll check it out, Amanda, today and let you know something. All right, let's take this break, come back, and I'm going to set up this video for you. Okay, welcome back. Setting this video. Get to take my granddaughter, Maddie Chester. This is my son's granddaughter, my son's daughter, Maddie. Wonderful young lady. First time she's ever hunted. We're going on a doe hunt up the road here with some other friends, and we just have a great time. And first time she's ever hunted, so you're going to really enjoy this video. Let's roll it, Jeff. Hey, here's my granddaughter, Madeline Chester. Hey, Maddie.
Hey.
You excited, baby?
I'm really excited.
Okay. Folks, we just got a tree stand and 2 does here already. We got Maddie with us. Maddie, you excited, baby?
Yeah.
Or would you rather be in school right here in tree stand?
Oh, I would rather be out here. I'm missing math class right now.
Oh, I hate you missing math class. Good food. That's cool. Maddie, you just pulled the trigger, baby. What do you think?
That was awesome.
You excited?
Yeah.
That was great. You hit her. She went down over there. tell me how you felt. Tell me how you feel.
I was like shaking. I was so
You were
nervous.
shaking?
Yeah.
But that's the first time you ever shot at one.
That's the first time I ever shot a gun.
Oh, baby, you did great, honey. I'm very proud of you.
That was so scary.
That's something you'll always remember. That's
My
what you-
ears started ringing.
Your ears ringing?
Yeah.
It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really exciting.
Okay, baby. You're gonna go that way. Okay, on this side. So you don't want to be in it? All right. Let me get over here. You see
My
which
ears started ringing. It was like, oh.
Do what?
My ears started ringing.
Your ears
It was
ringing?
so
Well, that gun's loud. Got a blood trail right here. Up here on the edge of the wood. You got some more blood? They're tracking her out. There's a strictly. Got some more blood. You see her?
Yeah.
Where? Oh, Maddie. Look at here. Look at here, baby. Wow. The first deer that Maddie Chester has ever shot. Maddie, I'm so proud of you.
Perfect shot.
I'm so proud of you, baby. How you feel?
I'm happy.
We got a hunter here. That's a nice shot. Okay, all right. We need to get where's your phone? Let's take a picture.
Right here.
Yeah. You want to send it to your mom and daddy?
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited. I'm so excited.
I got it right.
I'm so proud of you. Yeah. Okay. Look. Okay. Let me calm down. We want to take a picture. We gotta get a picture. Okay. What we're gonna do? That's a good shot, baby. We're going to.
There's some blood right there.
Get it out here. Okay. Ready?
Mhm.
I'm in a shadow. That's okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You didn't get a picture?
Shot. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a big doe right there.
He is a big guy.
Perfect shot.
I was so nervous. I was shaking.
We were both
Maddie,
coaching.
that is awesome.
Hey, where's your war paint?
We're gonna do it. We're gonna
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
sitting right here. We've been talking about ourselves the whole time and didn't even realize.
That-
That is a big doe. My goodness. So I guess
Yeah,
the,
let's try dragging that around for a while.
wow, that is a perfect shot. Did you like the gun?
Yeah, it was. Whew.
What?
I was just nervous. I was so nervous.
Joe and I
I was
were
shaking. I was
both-
like, oh.
We were both
Nice.
coaching. I was talking in one ear, and Joe was talking in the other ear, telling him what to do.
So one of them was saying, shoot, wait, shoot.
Yeah.
It's like the devil and Jesus on one side.
Yeah.
Do it.
What do you think, Whitney?
Oh, thank you.
That's amazing. She's big.
Okay, now we gotta put some blood on her face. Okay, who wants to do
Time
that?
for the war paint.
War paint. Whitney, you want to help her?
I'll do the honor.
Do the
You
honors.
do the honors as needed. Cousins. And Miss Lee, these are cousins. They're
Maddie,
cousins.
that is awesome.
I was so nervous.
Wait,
Yeah, thank you.
Make it whiskers.
Whiskers.
Ashley and Mason are gonna be happy for you too.
Okay.
Whenever Mason sees it, he's gonna freak out.
Well, here's what happened. Matt and I tree stand, and we had a buddy with us, and we saw a big buck come walking out. I got some good video on a big buck. And then the 3 or 4 does came out toward the feeder, and then there's some more does way down on the other end of the field. Well, then we're sitting in the tree stand, we look over to the right, and this doe come walking out within 10 yards of the tree stand.
Wow.
And but it was too close, she was too close to shoot. And as she walked on a little bit further, another one came out. And they said, we need to shoot this one. So she never would get right. And so I'm talking in one ear and telling her how to do it. He's talking in the other ear. And Maddie just, she's just calm and everything. She's the only one calm in the tree stand. He and I were both jumping
I'm
up
surprised
there.
I didn't hear that. They're just talking the whole time. I shot and they just stopped talking.
Allow me to cause silence.
You tell them now. You tell your story. Tell Walter your story.
Well, they were both just rambling in my ears, and they were like, "Shoot it!" And the other one was like, "Don't shoot it! It's too close." And then they were just talking and talking and talking, and then it came out, and I saw it. It was like right in the crosshairs, and I just shot it, and they both stopped talking.
No, seriously, that is a perfect shot too.
Well, yeah.
Seriously.
First shot she's ever made.
That's amazing.
Like I've never shot a gun ever.
Well,
before.
that's a good thing for your first shot.
So
It's
you
a good thing to shoot.
you shot your first deer with that gun. Mason, Whitney, and Ashley all shot their first deer with that gun.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome.
Cool.
Carrying
So
on
join
the-
the
Now
join the
Mackenzie.
223 club.
Get with it.
That was awesome.
Yeah, two same gun. 1, 2, 3. Now I gotta get a deer in it though. Y'all got it. Very good.
That's so awesome.
Dang, it freaked me out.
Yours ran off to start with.
Ran off starting.
All
I
right,
was
so
like,
when
oh,
did
no,
your
did I
heart
just
really start
injure it?
racing?
I was
When I
so
first
scared.
shot the gun, it started running. I was like, "Where's it going?" And then it just stopped, and I was like, my ears are ringing, and they both just stopped talking, and then it was crazy. It was awesome. Whew, I'm so excited.
Larry Billers, tell us about you and your grandson's adventure today. What y'all see? Adam?
Saw 8 turkeys.
How many?
8.
You saw 8 turkeys?
Yes.
3 of them are gobblers. Saw a 10-point, 2 8-points, and a bunch of deer. But yeah, it saw a lot of good scenery.
Well, you have a good time, Adam?
I did. It was fun.
All right.
Absolutely.
So what's the biggest deer you got up here?
Biggest deer, the biggest one I've ever seen is probably one that's up on my wall in my bedroom.
Okay.
It's a good size 10-point.
All right. What year was that?
I was probably about 17, so that was probably about 6 years ago.
No big deal. Now, was this your first buck?
It was my first deer hunt at all.
So you were 1 for 1.
Absolutely.
That's exciting.
It was
Walter,
very exciting.
Did she get excited?
She did. I had to hold my arm underneath her arm the proper will, and I could feel her when she was about to shoot. She'd start squeezing and go, wait.
I had to wait till my heart stopped pumping so
Is
hard.
that right?
But there was a moment of clarity when it finally happened.
Y'all relaxing by the fire?
It's warm.
Absolutely. Feels great.
The girls have the cell phones. What was the most exciting moment?
The most exciting moment was after the moment of silence when I shot the doe. Right afterwards, you go, "It stopped! You killed it!" That was
A
probably
mini celebration.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then we were in the stand, and he gets the camera like this close to my face. "That's your first kill, man! That's your first kill!"
I had the camera zoomed in because I was filming the deer.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got in the field, so it was zoomed in, and so I turned on
And then
Maddie's
he turns
face.
the camera.
Maddie's face is right in the camera.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that. Let's take a look here at the fish and game forecast brought to us by Mark Coward of Edgewater Beach Realty. Mark's number is 832-6000. Our time was this morning at 12:48 to 2:48, but this afternoon, or right after lunch, really, from 1:10 to 3:10 is a good time to be in the woods. You're going to have that north wind. It's going to be blowing pretty stiff and all, so be aware of that. That video there was special to him. That's one of these family memories that we'll always have. Maddie don't get to. It's the first time she's been able to go hunting, and I was just thrilled. And Whitney was there, and Walter was there, had some family there, and had some friends there, and there were several does taken, and you can see it's an awful lot of fun. And that I've listed my hunting season this year. This has been one of the most memorable hunting seasons I've ever had, and I have not yet fired a shot, but I've just had some wonderful memories, and it's been so enjoyable. And I'm going to go and detail it to you one day next week when I get some time, because we're starting to wrap up. Hunting season's starting to wrap up now. We're winding down. My transition period, I get tickled every year. People sort of look at me when I tell them I'm doing this and sort of sit back, and I'm going to Books Alive Saturday. It's usually the first Saturday in February. It's always a lot of fun. Over here at Florida State campus, and they have all different authors coming in, 4 or 5 different authors, talk about books and all. And I sort of my transition, I'm sort of getting my mind cleared from hunting and all, then getting ready to start thinking about fishing. And I'll get Gail and I go, and her sisters come down from Dothan, and Wendy, and it's just sort of an all girls thing. But I love going with them because I get to buy their lunch, and I get to really meet some really neat people that not necessarily outdoorsmen, but just really creative people. So if you want to go to Books Alive, now it's free. It's a lot of fun, and I don't even know who the authors are this year, but I'm sure some good ones. They talk about how they wrote their books and all, so it's going to be interesting. Also, if you're up in the neck of the woods, Surreal State Park is having a candlelight tour on Saturday. They do that fairly often there at the Gregory House. It's really, really nice, and a nice place to visit, a beautiful place to walk and camp too. Got to wrap things up. Don't forget tomorrow's show with our guest Michael Hawley, also famous Friday fishing forecast, and going to be giving some stuff away tomorrow, okay? So we're going to wrap it up. Thank you all for watching Panhandle Outdoors. As always, do something good for your fellow man. Have a great day, and God bless.
Thanks for joining us for Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester. Panhandle Outdoors features hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.